Hello. In this video, we're going to take a look at Kahoot, a fun, interactive, formative assessment tool that will really engage your students in a game-like atmosphere that will remind you of some games from a restaurant that you might play, where the quicker you answer with a correct answer, the more points you get. So to get started, let's go ahead and open up your favorite web browser. I'm going to use Chrome. And what I want you to do first is go ahead and go to Google and do a search for Kahoot, Kahoot. And what you'll notice is that the top two results, there's Kahoot at kahoot.it, and then there's also Kahoot with getkahoot.com. The difference between the two is the top result, that's where your students are going to go to actually partake in the Kahoot event. For the teacher to sign in and build a Kahoot, they need to go to getkahoot.com. So let's go ahead and click on that second one. We'll go ahead and get a free account. Just go through the process here. Okay, and just like that, we have an account created. For this video, what we're going to look at is quiz. What we have up top here, we have new Kahoot, my Kahoots, so as you build them, it saves them. There's also a large amount of public Kahoots, so ones that have been built already that have been shared publicly so that anybody is allowed to use them. So if you're in a pinch and are looking for something to do with your class, go on public Kahoots and do a quick search on the topic that you're talking about in class that day, and you never know, there might be something there. It's worth a shot, especially with how many public Kahoots there are. So what I want to do is, let's go ahead and make a quiz. Let's give it a name. All right, question number 1. Who was the first president of the United States of America? Okay, in Kahoot, you can upload pictures, or you can do video as well now. You can go ahead and take an ID from a YouTube video, have where you want to start and stop, and the video, and the answers can be based off a question having to do with that video. For this, we're just going to go ahead and skip over that. Let's give it some answers here. Okay, after you put your answers in, if you only want a couple, let's say you just want to be true and false, you just keep hitting this minus. You need to have at least 2 answers, and you cannot have any more than 4. You'll notice how the minus and plus buttons went away as I did that. Now you need to go ahead and where it says incorrect, underneath the correct answer, you need to go ahead and click on that. Now, you can also have multiple correct answers. I could have all of these selected. All right, now this is, sometimes I get tripped up right here. I normally want to hit save and continue on a website, but that's not what you want to do when you're making a Kahoot. You'll notice over here, there's add question and duplicate. You only use save and continue when you're done creating questions and you're ready to move on to your settings. as you'll notice up top here. So we're going to add another question. Okay, we are in the month of July, so go ahead and make that one correct. And to demonstrate how to add in pictures, I'm going to go ahead and do another one. And anyone that knows me knows the answer to this question. I can't even add that one in there. Nope, gonna have to do something else. Okay, everyone that knows me knows I'm a huge Cleveland Indians fan. So what I want to do is take a look at uploading a picture there. So I'm gonna go just do a quick image search on Google. All right, let's go get the block C from Wikimedia. I'll just go ahead and save that. So there you can see the pictures in the background. Kind of gives away the answer there, I know, but that's all right for this demo. Let's go ahead and close that tab. All right, now I have my questions in there, so we're good to go. So I'm going to save and continue. Now I go to, I can reorder the questions I want. I'm just going to leave them there. If you notice over here, it has the question. If you had a picture, it's going to show it there. And you can also have the seconds and how many choices. So I want to go back and show you that. So let's go back to the questions. Click on Edit Questions. And right here is where you can change the amount of seconds each one's up there. So the quicker the students answer the question, the more points they get. But you can also limit how many seconds they get, so they have to think quicker. You can also choose whether it's a points or no points question. Okay, so save and continue. We'll save and continue again. And here's where you can save it and share it to be a public Kahoot. I'm going to make this private just because it's a demo. We don't need it out there. And this is going to be training. Description is demo. And I'm not going to worry about any of those. We're going to make it beginner. And we'll save it. Here you can also give a cover image to your Kahoot as well. This is kind of a new feature here. Embed a YouTube video to be displayed in the background of the lobby screen. The lobby screen is as the students are waiting for the Kahoot to begin while everyone else is logging in. This will play a video in the background for them. You don't really need that. It's a neat feature to have though. So go ahead and click Done. And what we need to do now is to try it out. We just want to hit play now. And here is the information, display game pin throughout. I recommend having that on. That way if a student gets kicked off, they can get back in because they'll see the game pin. We don't need to show that. There's only a couple questions, so we don't need to worry about that one. Randomized order of answers in each question. If you're going to use this multiple times, students might get a memory of where each correct answer is, so that would be good. And we'll go ahead and let that be on there. So now we'll launch. And now you can see it's waiting for players. So what I'm going to do here is do a side-by-side screen. And that's the fun music that plays along with it. The kids really enjoy it from what I have experienced. So I'm going to open up a different browser. Oops. And here's where I mentioned Kahoot.it. If you look up here, you'll notice play.kahoot.it. This is where you tell the kids, okay, it's time to Kahoot it. And then they just know to go to Kahoot.it. It asks for the game pin. That's this big number right here. And nicknames. Just as a demonstration, if a student goes and picks a name that's inappropriate for class or you think is going to be a distraction, the teacher can just go ahead and click on their name and they're kicked out. As you can see immediately over here on the student screen, it had kicked them out. Okay, now go ahead and open up another computer here so we can see what it looks like with a couple. Okay, so we have student 1 and student 2. Now, the teacher screen, you will want to be hooked up to a projector so that everybody in the classroom can see. So however you project images in your class, whether it's with an Apple TV or if it's on the Smartboard, Promethean board, if you're using the IPEVO whiteboard products, whatever you have, the students need to be able to see the teacher's screen because this is where the answers are going to be. The students are just going to have colors and shapes on their screen. So they have to pick an answer from here and then come over here onto their screen and select from there. It'll make more sense as soon as I start. So here we go. Here we go. And here you see what the answers, the choices are. So my student, here are the shapes and colors I was talking about. Okay. Now, for the teacher, here they can see what the student body selected. And what the kids really enjoy is when I hit next, they can see who is currently leading. So we hit next again to go to the next question. Okay, and here is, you can see that the two students answered two different questions, but July was the correct one here. Move into the next one, and you can see that student 2 has quite a bit of a lead here. Like I said, the quicker they answer, the more points they get. Okay, so that was the final question. So let's take a look here. We'll go ahead and end it as the teacher. And we can see that the winner is student 2. So the students have a blast competing against each other, but at the same time, the teacher's getting that important information to have a snapshot of where their students are on the day. So they can click feedback and results. And this gives the students the opportunity to say, yeah, I had fun, I learned something, and I would recommend that the teacher does it again. So the teacher goes ahead and clicks final results. And you have options to download results. You can also have them sent directly to your Google Drive. You can play it again. And there's also some new features as well, like beat your score with the Play Again Against Ghosts. Or you can play a different Kahoot. So what the teacher will do then is download the results. And you can put those into the gradebook if you're taking this for a grade. So that's it for this video. I hope you take a chance and use this with your students at some point in time during the school year. They really seem to enjoy it. If you're an administrator, try it out during a staff meeting. I bet that your staff will enjoy it as well. And if they get hands-on with it, they're more likely to use it in their class as well. So once again, thanks for taking a look at my video. I hope you give Kahoot a try and have a great day.